So what's her shadow going to be about? Like, Yosuke's was his original shadow. Yukiko's was, again, her original shadow, but slightly altered to be not so much her just accepting shit she doesn't want to accept, but being a burden at the same time. What's Chie's? Because Chie's shadow was just literally how she treats Yukiko. That has been, out of every character, that has been the most resolved. That has been the most resolved. So I can't see it being her shadow unless it's something else.
Is this our school? Hey, what do you guys...
Enter the Bostonian. Nope,
Where'd
okay.
they go? Hey! Is anyone there? Where is this?
It also says a lot that Yosuke is the only one to not realise he's in the TV world, and it takes him a while to realise or to remember. Like, everyone's straight away like, "Yep, we're in the TV world. What's going on here?" He's just like, I might need a minute because I think I'm at school. I don't know. It takes him a bit. Everyone else is like straight away like, we went in the TV. What's going on? Okay, who I fight? Who I fight good?
What was it? The P1
I feel like
Grand
Yukiko's going to be
Prix?
the last or second to last fight.
Whoa! Hey! What is this?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get our program started.
Is that Rise-chan?
There's no need for manners or courtesy or anything today, so let it all hang out. Tell us how you really feel. I, Reset, will be your commentator. But first, the General would like to say a few words.
You know what this feels like?
Commentator? General?
You know what this feels like?
It seems the time has come.
Because, like, all of the story important shit is with the P5 crew and Labris. This feels like a P4 game. Like it's a P4 game because, you know, P4 had come out. That's the one that like exploded in popularity. But it's a P4 game masqueraded, or it's a P3 game masquerading as a P4 game. Because Yukiko, Yosuke, Chie here, their shit's not important. In the grand scheme of things, their shit isn't important.
The opening of our very own
Like,
P1 Grand
it feels like this game exists like to house a P3 story, but with the marketing of a P4 story.
Wait, the General is Teddy?
Because, like, I've done 3 stories so far. Yosuke, Yu, and Yukiko. How important, in the grand scheme of things, Yu's is quite important to the grand scheme of things. What did Yosuke's bring to the table? Not much, really. Apart from his fight with his own shadow, not much really came to the table. Yukiko's, what did that do in the grand scheme of the story? Nothing.
Hey you! What are you doing? What's all this about?
I can almost guarantee what's Chie's gonna do to the grand scheme of things. Nothing. A little bit of character development at the very end when they fight their shadows, but other than that,
Welcome,
it's just a vehicle to get there.
must now strive to become the champion among all
These
fighters.
stories Well, I can't say all of them, because I haven't done, you know, Teddy's or Kanji's and Naoto's, the ones that actually seem important. But so far, these three just seem like vehicles to introduce Labrys into the story, and that's it.
Champion among all fighters? You don't mean we're gonna fight each other like it said on the Midnight Channel, do you?
She clocked onto this quicker than the rest.
You're quick to understand. I bet you're already aching to get started, huh?
Hey, enough with this sick joke. Everyone's worried about you, you know.
I wouldn't know about that. Bring out the first challenger!
You's first? You is the first one?
Thank goodness you're okay. I guess I got separated from everyone else. Anyway, listen. I found Teddy, but he's not making any sense at all. He's telling us to fight against
What do you mean
each
you
other.
found Teddy?
Not making any sense?
What's wrong?
Aren't you gonna prepare yourself? The P1 Grand Prix's already started.
Hey, well, what's gotten into you? Seriously, I can't fight you.
Why?
Why?
You're naturally violent, though.
Is this gonna be what her shadow is? Her because it's the whole disguised womanhood. Is that where we're going? The whole unwomanly tendencies.
That's why you want to become a police officer, so you can be violent on the job. The serving and protecting thing is just a cover.
What are you saying?
You just want to act strong, no? So you don't have to face yourself. The real you is weak. You can't protect anyone. You're so pitiful, it's a struggle to protect yourself.
I mean, I don't know if you were there. I'm pretty sure you were there, but I don't know if you were there. She did carry me through the last 3 boss fights. Not like even the mini bosses between. She carried me through because, you know, if you up her accuracy and her damage, I still dislike how it takes 3 turns and 2 buffs to make her good. But bitch is doing like 500 damage per hit. She can protect herself pretty well, I'm just saying. Fucking eats up her health though. Yeah, this is where we're going, isn't it? Okay. Can we just skip to the shadow fight? Can I just click my fingers? Can I just click like that? Done. And can we just be at the shadow now? Because this is where this is going.
But I'm different now.
Are you? When we get to your shadow, we'll see.
Did you always think that about me? Even though you were with me when I faced my shadow?
To be fair, he didn't know you when you faced your shadow. He'd known you for like 2 days. He'd known you for like 2 days when you faced your shadow.
Looks like things are heating up. Well then, let's get this show started.
You heard her. Face me, or die.
You're serious.
She is a rushdown character, isn't she?
Then I'll make you remember. Here goes.
She's a rushdown character, isn't she? Again, weight is question marks for all the women. And use height. Why is use height a question mark? That's not a secret.
The legendary caveman of Panama!
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, rush that shit.
The opponent cornered. What an amazing move! Return time. Protect me!
No, what was that? What was that? What was the upwards dive kick? What was the tiger driver? Was that forward or back? Because I need to know that move. I need to know that tiger driver because that's a good move. There's practically no commentary when the fight starts. There's practically no commentary because it's just like, yep, fighting.
That was an amazing fight! Good job in defeating Sensei, Chie-chan! That's our #1 thug!
What is this? Really what you want? Why did you make me fight him?
Oh, but I'm sure you know why, Chie-chan. Be looking forward to your next opponent!
Ow.
Are you the most emotionally fragile out of everyone here? Didn't expect that, if I'm honest. Didn't see that coming.
I'm sorry about earlier. I didn't hold back at all. It must have hurt. But come on. Weren't you being a little too hard on me?
Yeah, same to you. Although, I kinda get why you'd say that.
Huh?
Let's sort this out. There's too much going on that we don't understand.
Oh, right.
This motherfucker right here is like just such a blank slate that he is just like impervious to most shit. Throw him in a situation, he'll be like, alright, let's think about this. Like, throw him in any situation, he just needs to be like, alright, okay, right, let's just think.
First, the TV world reflects people's hearts, right? This time, it's turned into Yasugami High.
How are we having an actual... How are these two? How is this the combination of logic thinkers?
If the same rules as last year apply, then someone related to Yasugami High may have entered here.
Then...
How
where does that get
How are these the problem solvers?
I don't know, but we're forced to participate in this Grand Prix and fight one another.
That host really was Teddy. And Rise-chan's announcing seemed like she was trying to rile us up too.
There's no way it could be them. Have you seen Yosuke and the others?
No, not yet. We all entered the TV together, too.
I see. Let's meet up with the others first. We'll deal with this new mystery after that.
Right. What's wrong? I got through okay.
Whoops, I'm so forgetful. No matter how much you try, you can't go any further, Sensei.
Why do you always leave that out? That's an important thing. And like, not mentioning it doesn't really get anything. Why would you leave that out?
Huh?
Like, the way he says it, like, he didn't forget. He just chose not to say it. But you get nothing out of not saying it.
Actually, no one who loses a match can leave. Only the winner can move on. Those are the rules. Comprende?
And why Teddy? Out of everyone, why Teddy and Rise do you copy? Like, you apparently kidnapped Kanji. Why didn't you copy Kanji?
Oh, hey!
Hell, was Kanji even kidnapped? He could have just fucked off somewhere for all we know. He could have saw the shadow. I don't know how the shadow would have got out and kidnapped Teddy and Rise, but let's just say it did somehow. It could have seen them kidnap Teddy and Rise, and Kanji could have followed them. But even then, like, why not copy Kanji? Because he's gone. I mean, I guess if he's not captured by you, the cost would be the chance of him revealing that he's not actually that would be too high. But then again, Teddy, like, he's not captured. He's still walking around the school. People meet him, and it's discovered that that's not the real Teddy. So, Anna.
Persona! It's no use. Looks like these rules can't be broken.
Then...
If I concentrate on attacking a single spot, I may be able to break through. But you can't wait around for that. You'll have to go on without me. It's in your hands now. What's wrong?
Huh? Oh, so sorry. I'm just nervous. You're better at solving cases and things, so I'm like, can I do this on my own? It really would have been better if I had lost, huh?
It would have, wouldn't it?
Great.
That's actually a thing. Like, I'm surprised. Like, I understand because it's like her character story, but I'm surprised that, like, in none of the stories, someone's just gone like, you know what? I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose because, like, Yosuke tried it, but then went against it. But how was no one just like, you know what? I'm fighting you. How about I don't? Because he kind of defeated a god single-handedly. Maybe he's the guy. He's our leader. Has a god persona. Defeated a god single-handedly in single combat. Maybe I should just not. Maybe I should just not.
Weren't you gonna protect everyone? Don't worry. Believe in yourself. You can save them. Plus, rushing headlong into things is your specialty, right?
Hey, that's mean.
But that's what's best about you, Chie. You're honest and straightforward.
I'll get going then. I'll be back with the rest of the guys to save you. Just wait for us.
I mean, if he can't leave, why would you assume they can leave? Because again, you're gonna have to fight him. Foresight, hindsight, all that stuff. Now about the Bostonian. Eye searing, that's the way to describe it.
There's that bear.
What?
Hey, get back here!
Third year, class 2, Chie Satonaka. How are things going? I have a message from the general. Your next battle is about to begin, so don't go anywhere.
Huh?
The final fight has to be against, or before her shadow, has to be Yukiko, so this has to be Yosuke.
How did you change so fast?
What are you talking about? I'm the general, so I'm always wearing this uniform. Don't you think I look sharp, Chie-chan?
Again, why does he not have a handle on Teddy? If you're going to impersonate Teddy, why do you allow him to roam freely unimpeded by the invisible walls?
Fine, I'll head straight to where you are and ask you in person.
You really don't seem to get it, Chie-chan. This is a Grand Prix.
A Grand Prix is a race, though.
Battle is coming up.
A Grand Prix is a race, though. We're not racing, we're fighting.
I don't care about your stupid Grand Prix. I don't want to fight anymore.
Yeesh! How thick can you be? Don't you know this Grand Prix is for you?
For me? Who is that girl back there?
Never mind her. Worry more about the opponent coming up. Come on! We're about to get started.
I feel like I would react so differently in this situation. Like, it happened with Yosuke. It's happened here. The whole, this is for you thing. I feel like that would, I might just be so strange and emotionally disconnected, but that wouldn't faze me.
Now,
Like, if I was in this situation, someone was like, but this is for you, I'd be like, sure it is. And just, that would be it. Not the whole route that Yosuke goes through. And not the whole route that I have a feeling that Chie might go through as well when she gets to the end of it. But I would just be like, okay, yeah, sure, alright. It's not my birthday. Like, I just make a stupid comment like that and just move on.
There you are, you Venisonian.
Venisonian.
With everything we've got.
I get it. It works. Wasn't expecting that to be a phrase you would ever pull out to describe her.
What's wrong with loving me? Wait, that's not what I meant to say. You mean you want to fight too?
Well, this is the P1 Grand Prix, you know. Since you're training to be a police officer, let me see.
That's the most straightforward out of all of them. It doesn't look like it's full of malice to me, but alright.
Hey, let's not do this.
Huh? You're not gonna show me your kung fu?
Oh, snap. Snap, son.
It's not useless. I train myself so I can protect people.
Protect my ass. You're just a brat who wants to be a hero. You say you want to become a police officer, but come on. I bet you're not even studying. Just stay home and play pretend. That way you won't get yourself hurt. Cowardly Chie-chan can't face reality after all.
That's not...
Yeah, this is the route we're taking.
Ooh, has the carnivore been defanged? This battle might be over before it starts.
That wouldn't be any fun though, right? You gotta show off your kung fu pride.
Again, though, I must just be weird because I feel like I wouldn't be affected by this shit. Again, all of the shit that the characters go through is tailored to them. But still, though, like, I can't... You can't help but look at this and just be like, why... Like, you know it's not true. Like, even if they're saying shit that cuts deep, you know something's amiss. Why would that affect you? Like, if you said it, sure, I understand, because all of them hide you. Or, hide you. All of them hold you in the highest regard. But...
Come get me. I'll beat
like,
some
everyone
sense.
else, it's just, like, just bounce off. Just bounce off that shit. Like, when Yukiko was being a... When Yukiko was being a bitch to Yosuke, he could have just been like, alright, but that's not what Yukiko would say. Ever. And that's it. Like, why is this a thing that we're dealing with? I get it, plot and whatnot. It's the same reason as why every time there was a shadow self, the team would just sit by and just let the person reject it. Because story and shit. But it's like, at this point, you should know. You should know better.
Waiting for an opportunity.
Ah, motherfucker.
One side has a select. Will that be enough? One rush after another. Truly a first-hand awakening. This won't be that
There we go.
All right,
I think I hit him with God Hand then.
next time.
I think that last hit was God Hand. I'm alright with that. That's a good way to kill someone.
Ooh, you truly are a beast! We'll be looking forward to seeing your brutal kicks in the next battle, too!
Could the story might just be like 2 rounds per fight? Because the fact that it's 1 round, it just feels so damn short.
So, how'd you like the taste of my kung fu?
And see, like, shit like this, like, again, I get like there's always a thing between Chie and Yosuke. You was giving you mad shit and insulting you as well. Your reaction is just like, oh, you right, you okay now? Yosuke does it. Listen here, you piece of shit. Like, girl.
Oh, shut up. You just had to keep going on and on about how I've got no convictions and stuff, didn't you?
Sure, sometimes studying's a pain, but I still do it. It's not about wanting to be a hero. I'm serious about this.
And why'd you have to bring up stuff about Saki-senpai? That's driving the knife in too far.
What are you saying, Yosuke? When were we talking about your convictions?
Dude, what are you saying? Why did you start this hero talk all of a sudden? Huh? This isn't Yasugami High?
So, you see? This fucker, how do you think that?
Hello? We jumped into the TV together? How could you forget that?
I don't. I'm going to believe that the shadow behind this messed with his mind, because I don't believe he's that stupid. Like, sure, he can be an idiot, he can be a goof, it can be played up for the lulz. I don't believe he's actually stupid. Like, the fact that Yukiko, the biggest airhead there is, took one look at this place and was like, okay, shit, what is going on? The TV world isn't normally like this. You have no... none.
Oh, I see. My brain's been kind of scrambled. First I get thrown into this Grand Prix thing, and then you keep rubbing salt into my old wounds.
Oh, come on. You did the same thing to me.
Wait, what's going on? You sound normal now, but before the fight...
The same thing happened a little while ago. Yukon started saying weird things, we fought, and then things were back to normal once it was over.
Here's another thing. The shadow can scramble people's senses and make them hear and see different things. Why do they drop the act after the fight is done? Wouldn't you want to keep up the act? Like, wouldn't you keep it up until they're separate from each other so they can't have these conversations? So they can't suss it out?
Could this be another one of those rules in this world?
But who would make rules like that? Could there be some bad guy out there making us crazy? Oh, yeah. Hey, Yosuke.
I met that girl too. Our ponytailed student council president, right?
Student council president?
If you
Oh, we must be talking about different people. Our president is a guy.
met her, again, what is the correlation between story modes? How does the timeline work out? Are they just unrelated completely? Because like they can't all win. They can't all win. If someone loses, they de facto lose. There's no if and ifs or about it. But what's the storyline for each timeline then? Where, if at all, is there interconnectivity? How do? Are all separate? I'm still trying to go by Blaze Blue storyline meaning, because all of those were interconnected. These seemingly aren't.
Seriously?
Dude, the elections were just last week. You can't even remember their gender?
Oh, I slept right through all that. But if that's true, then is she lying about being the student council president? Why would she do that?
I don't know, but I'm positive she's not the real president. And isn't it suspicious that she's inside the TV?
Good point. Let's go see what's up, Chie.
Yosuke! Sorry. forgot to tell you, but it seems like only the winner gets to go on.
Why didn't you tell me sooner? My nose is all flattened now.
To be fair, like, I don't defend Chie much. Like, I will admit, I'm probably more critical of Chie and the stuff she does more than I should be. But you didn't exactly give her a chance to bring that up. You just sort of just jumped up and ran forward.
Ah, it's fine.
But, man, I can't get through? Damn it. Guess I'm stuck waiting here. Wait! Oh no.
What is it?
Have to go to the bathroom? The bathroom, isn't it?
What am I supposed to do if I need to use the bathroom?
I honestly feel like this, like, I brought it up when talking about PQ, with my little knowledge of PQ. I feel like this game is just taking the characters that were built up over like 80 hours to 100 hours of RPG and condensing and amplifying their character traits. Because that was a one-time thing. Sure, it was one of the first things, but it was a one-time thing. It never came up again until the very end when Chie lies to kind of embarrass him. It's never brought up. It's come up twice now. It's come up twice now in this game.
That again.
And again with Chie's meat. Like, it comes up a fair amount in the game, but not that much. It's her central character arc. Her central character trait. The thing that defines her in this game is meat. I just feel like they just took the characters and just like, what character traits can we amplify for the lols?
Oh well, the rest is up to you, Chie. You're the only one who can solve this case and save my bladder.
Which is why you is the Sister Complex Kingpin. Because he is a blank slate with almost no character traits. The only character trait we do have of him is that he cares about Nanako. So let's crank that shit up. Let's crank that shit up to 11.
Huh? Oh, right. I don't think that second thing's an actual problem, though.
Well, in any case, I'll be counting on you. Sorry, I wish I could help you. But I'm sure you can save the others.
Yeah. I'll do my best.
Make sure you think before you act, okay? Going with your gut isn't that bad, but you tend to lose control pretty easily.
Shut up. I'll solve this in no time.
I will admit, you might, because I am fond of the way you play. With what little interaction I've had gameplay-wise, I am fond of the rushdown mechanics you got, Gil. Like the fact that three of your attacks are leaping forward while attacking, and once you get in, the attack continues. I am a fan.
That's the spirit. That president girl was headed to the announcement room. I'll be waiting to hear good news from you.
So I'm going to have to assume I'm going to fight Teddy and then Yukiko and then my Shadow. That's the order I'm going with. Teddy, Yukiko, Shadow. Maybe Yukiko, Teddy, Shadow.
Announcement room, here I come.
Or hopefully we can get Kanji in here. Because I want to see what Kanji fights like. He's probably a grappler. He's probably a grappler character. Because every fighting game has to have one, and he seems the most grappler-esque out of anyone here. Or Naoto clearly would use her gun. As to for what outcome, Anna. I'm trying to think, what type of fighting game character? Maybe Hazama, slightly, with his chains? And again, I'm trying too hard to make the mental connection between BlazBlue and this, because that's my drawback. That's my fallback game.
Insane.
Can you break the window and just jump out? Like you can use your persona to like jump higher, right? Because just jump out the window, go up, scale the building that way.
Ow! Sheesh! Another wall? Who was that?
Okay, just saying the color red could be 4 people. It could be 4 people. Oh yes. Oh yes, give it to me. Give it to me!
Really? Okay.
Oh, we're doing this. Thank you, game. You give me something to be interested in with this goddamn Chie route. Oh, yes, it's time. It's time. Oh, okay, good times ahead.
I knew it. Whoever set this up only thought about blocking people's paths. Anywhere there already was a real wall got overlooked.
Are you gonna punch through walls to get to where you want to go?
Then I'll just go another way.
He went out through the window like I just said! Ah, Akihiko, I love you! Akihiko is best. He is best bae, best girl, best every. Akihiko, I love you. You look amazing. You look like a god among men. You're one step ahead of me.
Wait. How'd you... I mean, you can do that?
Oh, Aki, baby, I love you.
I wonder if he's okay. Steak!
There's a strong juxtaposition going on here between best guy, who looks amazing and literally did what I said, and this. A thing I've pointed out having issues with many times in this game. Aki is the best though. The fact he's just like, okay, fuck it, out the window. I'm so glad that your love of steak is going to save the day here.
Hungry.
Of course you are.
Jeez, I'm practically drooling.
I choose to believe this game is just purposefully like the fact that Akihiko is just he's a shirtless Adonis who punches walls and has a cape. It's like it's taking characters to the extreme of what they are.
jumping down from here too?
Do I joke ending or not? No, I don't joke end. I do not joke ending. I'm not up for that.
No, bad Chie. I need to focus on Teddy cuts over steak cuts right now. I mean, just Teddy. I gotta stop getting sidetracked and go to the announcement room. All right, here I go.
Don't you dare call him a doofus. Don't you dare. I will not hear this heresy. I will not allow this heresy that flows from your lips.